Thrift store prices are going up. That's a fact. It's happening. I see it. And there's nothing we can do. Actually, there is something we can do. And I'm going to show you right now what you could do when the things you're normally used to thrifting, prices start skyrocketing. So here's the thing. So I too have noticed that a lot of the things that I like to thrift, the things that I normally source out there in the field, in the wild, prices are starting to look kind of suspect. So obviously something's going on. Employees are looking things up. I know some thrift stores like Goodwill have their own sites now where you can go do bidding and all that kind of crap and order Goodwill boxes. So obviously they have to kind of have an idea of what things are worth, and I'm okay with that. I'm tracking. No big deal. And yes, it's hard. It happened just yesterday. I found this freaking sweet Nike Oakland A's track jacket. It was stitched. It was beautiful. Wasn't my size. If it was my size, I would have bought it anyway. But anyway, so it was bad. It was bad, son. But the thrift store wanted $17 for it. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, Oakland A's fan base here in Tennessee probably isn't that big. Yes, it was a nice jacket. Yes, it was made by Nike. And it had the nice stitched big Nike swoosh on it, the stitched A's logo, stitched athletics on the back. I mean, yes, it's worth a couple bucks. But is the price jacked up because that big flashy Nike symbol's on it? Is that what we're doing here? That's what I've been noticing. When it's recognizable logos and brands that the lay person kind of knows about, like Jordan and things like that, those are the things I tend to see prices hiked up on. Leather goods, things that an average thrift store employee would know is probably worth some change. So that's kind of what I've been noticing. But there are a lot of other things available that you could start sourcing if you don't already. Different categories you can jump into. And even in the clothing category, I'm still finding gem after gem because I do my research and I know what I'm looking for. And there are things that I know about that I don't think the average thrift store employee is going to look up because they don't really know that it's worth anything. Those are the hidden treasures you need to start finding. I'm going to show a couple of examples right now just to kind of give you an idea of what you can start looking at when you start seeing prices raising up in your area. So I'll show you a couple examples, kind of what I'm talking about. So this is a Cal track jacket. You've seen me wear it before. It's my team. It's the love of my life. Now Cal, I think there's only 2 of us that are fans. So not a lot of hype around the team and the merchandise. But as you can see, Jordan brand used to be the official sponsor of Cal, and everything they wore had the Jordan Jumpman on it. So this is a Jordan brand Cal track jacket. Now, to the average person, it ain't worth anything. To me, it's worth a lot. And to a thrift store, it's going to be worth a lot. Because they see this. They automatically know. Instead of making it $6.98, which would be a normal jacket price or whatever, or $4.98, this one's going to be $12, $15 because of this. So that's what's been going on. But our job as resellers is to do our research and know what we're doing. Because a shirt like this is going to be $1.98 at the thrift store because they don't know what it is. But I know what it is. This is a cause. Cause t-shirt. Sold out, hard to find. These are $35, $40 shirts pre-owned all day. And I know that. So thank you for not knowing what you're doing on this one. Not everybody knows who this is. It's Mike Tyson, heavyweight champ. This shirt's going to be $1.98 at the thrift store. It's a $30 shirt. So these are the kind of things you got to keep in mind. You got to step up your game. If anything, these skyrocketing prices should make you become better at what you're doing as a reseller. Now, I am a sneakerhead, a shoe guy. Shoes are my number one selling thing as a reseller. I am all about shoes. I will tell you all day long, shoes is the hustle. You need to get into shoes. It is the biggest moneymaker for me. Now, shoe prices have been going up too at thrift stores because they're starting to recognize certain brands and logos, and they're starting to look things up more by style codes, etc., and figure out that some of the shoes that they're getting in are worth way more than they're pricing them at. But they still do make mistakes. Like an average Adidas running shoe, to them, used pre-owned, probably $6.98, $7.98. But what they fail to realize, this isn't an average Adidas running shoe. Now, you can get an Adidas running shoe for $50 all day long. But this is an Ultra Boost. Ultra Boost. Let's see if I can show you the Boost. Boost. Ultra Boost running shoe. These are $140 brand new. So they say, oh, that's an Adidas running shoe, $7.98. Yet. But your boy's like, nah, that's an Ultra Boost Adidas running shoe. Thank you. Thrift store? Under Armour. Standard high top. Under Armour running shoe. Not very valuable. Don't resell for a whole lot. Thrift stores aren't going to price Under Armour stuff too high unless they're really brand new looking. But what they fail to realize is this symbol on the back represents Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. These are his custom PE shoes. The Rock symbol. So these are worth way more than your standard Under Armour shoe. And I know that. So thanks again for mispricing. Brooks running shoes are probably my best selling shoe, especially women's Brooks running shoes. They're my best seller by far. And thrift stores have not caught on yet to the Brooks game. These are $5.99. I'm selling Brooks for $35, $40, sometimes $60 pre-owned all day long. So get into Brooks. Thrift stores haven't got onto that yet. Probably my second best selling shoe are Converse Chuck Taylors. And they're still being reasonably priced. $7.99 for these. And then the Baby Jordan Chuck Taylors are still in the $3.98 range. So I'm selling these too all day long. I mean, it's not a huge markup like you would get with a Jordan shoe, but I'm making consistent $15, $20 margins on these all the time. Because as you can see, the baby Converse Jordans were $3.98, and then you got the actual baby Jordans are $12.98. And even the baby Nikes are in the $9.98, $10.98 range. So it's the Nike symbols and the Jordans is what's making these prices go up. And that's fine, because I'll still buy them if it's worth it. If I'm still getting my profit margin $15, $20, $25 on a shoe, I'm still going to get it. Yeah, I'm going to have to pay a little more, but as long as I'm still meeting that margin, it doesn't really matter. Video games. Video games at my thrift store are still 3 for $5. So I bought 3. I already sold one of them. Yeah, they're not worth a whole lot. These are like $12, $14 each. But I already sold one for $14. So I'm $9 to the good. Got my $5 back. And I still got these up for sale. So I'm still going to probably get $25 profit from the 3 video games I purchased. Now, 3 video games for $5, can't beat that deal right there. Coffee mugs, man. Still 99 cents at my thrift stores, at all the ones I go to. Never paid more than 99 cents for a coffee mug. This is worth $25. It's a Munich Starbucks mug. It's a $25 mug that I'm going to pick up for 99 cents all day long. So always peruse and browse through the mug section. 99 cents. Guitar Hero guitars are still $2.99 all the time when I find them. I find them in the toy section usually. These are $35, $40, sometimes $50 values for $2.99. So you gotta start looking around, figuring things out. Wow. Expand your horizons a little bit. Find the things that they're mispricing. Golf clubs, man. Golf clubs are a huge market, man. If you know people like the Bearded Thrift Machine, he makes all kinds of money off of pre-owned used golf clubs. Golf clubs are always priced low. Every thrift store I've ever been to, these things are just kind of thrown to the side. Sometimes I have a mini sporting goods section. I mean, these are 99 cents, $1.99 all day long. And you can find the ones that are worth $25, $30, $50. So take some time, do some research on some golf clubs. All you gotta do is just kind of look it up. Okay, this is a Ping IST green dot wedge. Search. Oh my God, that's a $25, $30 club. And it's only $1.99. I mean, that just took, 12 seconds to figure out? So start looking at golf clubs as well. And you never know what you can find. Baseball gloves, man. Other kids' sporting goods. I mean, baseball gloves, if they're brand new baseball gloves are expensive as shit. So parents are always looking to find good condition, already broken in, good sporting equipment. That includes baseball bats, soccer balls. This was $3.98. I've sold one earlier this year for like $75, and I paid $3.98 for it. This one's a little not worth as much. I think this is about a $30 glove, but still $3.98. Sports equipment. You got to start looking things up. Start diversifying your portfolio. Toys, like I said, Monster High is kind of having like a resurgence lately. I got all this Monster High stuff for $5. Look, it's like the stage joint, and it's got some little things in here. And, you know, it's like accessories, play set. I mean, for all the stuff that I got for $5, I'm looking at $35, $40 easy on eBay. You have to understand that this resale game, it's ever evolving, ever expanding. You have to grow with it. It's like any other kind of economy. When prices go up, you have to adjust, research, get to know different things. Dive into different marketplaces, start sourcing at different spots, start retail arbitraging if you have to, start online arbitraging if you have to. Just expand, start branching out, do some research, look at things that you're not normally sourcing and see what's going on with those at the thrift store. And that's about all advice I could give you right now. Hopefully some of this helps you. Until next time, ya boy! Ooh.